This is going to be the existing HVAC system that we're looking at, guys. You have this door, which will be completely closed to have accessibility, but we are right up against the water heater, and this is the drain line for the existing AC. What we'll need to do, though, is my thought is we need to move this over about an inch or maybe 2 inches, as close as we can, to actually allow space for the new furnace. We're planning on switching all of this over to gas, and we need 17.5 width on this guy, and we have about 16 5/8. The cold air return is plenty the size. It's a 22 by 8, so we're perfectly fine with that. This, though, will get a little scrunched or squeezed out, so what we want to do is just change out the whole entire drain line from this to 3/4 inch PVC, and we'll just go all the way down across and drop it down, and then bring it into the, oh, it's running into here, okay. So this is actually running into this. So instead of doing what I was saying, let's do a 3/4 PVC inch drain line for both the furnace and the air conditioning setup. And we'll put a pump right in front of the water heater right here. And we'll do the same thing where it's pumped out to that access right there. So that will work for that. Filter rack and accessibility we want right here. We'll put a 1-inch filter, about a 16 by 25 by 1, and by moving that cold air return, that should give us that space that we need for that. You have the electrical, which I'm assuming this guy will have its own individual breaker panel, not just this, connecting to it. And then we do need to add exhaust and the gas line. So the gas line will probably be coming up through one of these joists right here and bring it directly over, dropping it down, over and through, and probably leave the shut off and everything as close as you can to here, and then run it through flex to hard pipe to the actual gas valve itself. And then from there, we want to go ahead and run the exhaust and the fresh air. We'll probably just need to do 2-inch PVC for both of these. Same thing, just straight through one of these floor joists. Got plenty of accessibility. I'll get you guys probably about 40 feet, just so you guys can get both runs really cleared up. And if you guys need any extra, I'll just make sure to have that all ordered for you. The AC is really new, so we're not going to be messing with the AC coil whatsoever, but we need to make sure it's held up in place. The other thing I wanted to bring up is this. So they kind of cut off quite a bit of the air supply for the coil up here. That's why everything's duct taped over, and it has a really small plenum or choke point on this unit. If we can, I'd actually like to just go ahead and clean that up and actually have a lot more breathability for this guy, so that way they don't experience any failures prematurely because it's struggling to breathe or push out airflow. Other than that, though, that's kind of everything that we're looking at right here. You have a 12 by 8 main supply duct that's running throughout the entire house. This guy is a 19.2 kW existing electric furnace. The filter used to be in here, so we want to move that there. I think that will just about do everything. The thermostat is newer, so we won't have to worry about that, but that's basically everything.